Part 9, The Sister's Warning. The night settled over the cowboys shack like a thick velvet curtain, muffling wind, river, and even breath. Inside, the lantern dimmed to a soft amber glow, casting long shadows across the wooden walls as the three sisters sat in a quiet, tense circle. The cowboy could feel it before they said anything, the shift in the air, the unease that clung to their shoulders like dust from a long ride. The eldest sister, Tala, kept glancing at the door as if expecting someone, or something. The middle sister, Sunny, kept her fingers twisted together. The youngest, Lyra, barely whispered above a breath. The cowboy finally set down his coffee tin. "All right," he said softly. "What is chasing you?" Tala's eyes lifted to meet his, dark, steady, but trembling underneath. "It is not chasing us," he said. "It is hunting us." Sunny shivered. He doesn't stop. Not ever. He'll follow footprints across a stone, send through fire, even tracks the river washes clean, he finds them again. The cowboy felt his jaw tense. Who? All three sisters exchanged a look, a silent vote on whether to tell him. It was Lyra who finally spoke, voice shaky, almost childlike. "Our brother." The word sank heavy into the room, heavier than any storm that had ever rolled over the plains. The cowboy leaned back, stunned. "Your own blood." Tala nodded, eyes filled with a sorrow so old it looked carved into her. He wasn't always like this. Something took him, or something he touched took him. He stopped seeing family, stopped seeing right from wrong. And he wanted the river, our river, for himself. Anyone who stands near it is in danger. Sunny swallowed hard. "And now that we're with you, you are, too." The cowboy gave a slow exhale, rubbing a thumb along the handle of his old revolver. "I've been in danger before." Tala leaned forward. "You don't understand. He doesn't fight like a man. He fights like the land itself, silent, sudden, and merciless. He knows these woods, these cliffs, these waters. He can become the dark." Lyra whispered, "He'll come tonight." The cowboy's hand paused halfway to the rifle rack. "Tonight." Sunny nodded. "We saw the signs near the riverbank. Branches split the way he marks them. Stones are ranked the way he warns." The cowboy stood slowly, calm but burning inside with a quiet fire. "Then we prepare." But before he could take a single step, Tala grabbed his wrist. Her grip wasn't desperate, it was pleading. "No," she said. "You don't fight him alone. He is our blood, our burden, our curse." The cowboy's voice dropped to a determined whisper. "You come to my home. You drank my water. You slept under my roof. That makes you my responsibility now." Lyra's eyes softened. "You would risk your life for us." The cowboy met her gaze without a blink. For folks who have already risked everything just to stay alive. Yeah, silence. Heavy, emotional. Then, somewhere outside, a twig snapped. Soft, precise, too precise. The sisters froze. The cowboy's hand drifted to the rifle by instinct. Another sound. A slow, deliberate footstep on the dry leaves. Like a hunter choosing exactly how loud he wanted each step to be. Like someone letting them know. In here, the sisters exchanged panicked looks. The cowboy's heartbeat slowed. Danger always made him calmer than peace ever had. He blew out the lantern. The room fell into darknesses. Only the faint glow of the moon painted the edges of their faces. Then the cowboy whispered the words that marked the beginning of the true battle. The shack went still, so still the sisters could hear their own breathing, thin and frightened. Outside, the night air thickened, the way it does before lightning strikes, before something wild breaks loose. The cowboy stood with his back straight, his silhouette framed against the faint moonlight bleeding through the window cracks. He didn't move, didn't blink. Everything sharpened to a thin edge. Another stir rustled in the leaves. Then another, slow, intentional, a predator severing the hand. Lyra pressed against the wall, whispering. "He's close, too close." The cowboy lifted one hand, low, signaling them to stay still. His other hand wrapped around his rifle, loose grip, perfect control. A faint whistle drifted from somewhere in the pines. High, hunting, almost human, almost not, Tala froze. That is his call, his way of telling us he's already seen the house. The cowboy narrowed his eyes. Then he's watching. A soft that hit the roof. Dust showered down. Sunny gasped. He's above us. The cowboy's voice stayed calm, so calm it made the fear feel louder. No, he wants you to think he is. That boy uses tricks. He stepped forward, slow and silent, and eased the front door open just an inch. Cool night wind brushed his face. The forest stretched black and endless before him. But the cowboy didn't look straight ahead. He looked up, into the treetops, because a hunter that good rarely walked on the ground. Moonlight slipped through the branches, sketching faint shadows. For a moment, everything seemed empty. Then, a shadow shifted, not by accident, not by wind. A figure crouched along a heavy pine line, body low, arms skyled, watching the shack with unblinking intensity. He wasn't dressed like a wanderer. He wasn't dressed like a warrior. He was dressed like the forest itself, dark, earth-toned, smeared with ash and mud, leaves woven into his braids. The sister's brother, the hunter, the one who would not stop. The cowboy didn't raise the rifle. Not yet. He studied him with a kind of quiet sadness. "You're the one they're running from," he murmured. As if hearing those words, the figure turned his head slightly, just enough for moonlight to graze his face. Sharp jaw, cold eyes, eyes that once might have been human, but now looked carved from winter stone. The hunter didn't blink, didn't smile, didn't breathe loud enough to be heard. Then, he leaped, not down, but sideways, disappearing through the branches like smoke disappearing in wind. Sunny gasped from inside. Is he leaving? The cowboy shot the door softly. No, he's circling. He's testing the ground. Testing him. Tala's voice cracked with dread. He does that before he attacks. The cowboy tightened his jaw. Good, so do I. He blew out a long breath and grabbed the lantern again, not to light it, but to fetch the small tin of black powder hidden beneath it. He pied a thin line across the windowsill, then another along the doorframe. Sunny whispered, "What are you doing?" Making him pick the wrong entrance, the cowboy said. Then he motioned them toward the back of the shack. Away from the windows, away from the hunter's eyes. The forest fell silent, to a silent, no crickets, no WLS, no wind. Then, a soft, almost gentle tap on the window. Just one, just enough to say, "I'm right here." Lyra skissed Tala's hand, Tala skissed back. The cowboy lifted the rifle. He whispered only one word, quiet, steady, fearless. "Come on." Outside, something primal shifted in the shadows. The hunter answered with a whisper of his own, soft, echoing, drifting through the wood like an old spirit.